Welcome to the But Also Trail Running Podcast. I'm your host, Celeste Vaughn. Let me start with a warning that this is an adult-only podcast. There will be profanity and indecent conversations. I would apologize, but I'm not really sorry. With that said, my plan with this podcast is simple. I want to celebrate the running community by talking to runners. I want to hear their stories, discuss their experiences, and celebrate their accomplishments. I'm hoping for all of us to inspire and support each other. So reach out to me if you have any guest recommendations. Now, I'd like to introduce everyone to the rest of the idiots. First up is Waffle. Some people call her Ashley, but they're just wrong. She is Waffle. Say hi, Waffle.
Hi, Waffle.
You're an asshole. Next up is Mommy. Please don't ask us why we all call Craig Mommy, because no one knows and no one remembers. But he's Mommy. Say hi, Mommy.
What's my line?
You're an asshole too. See, I told you they were idiots. Next, we have Vicious. Everyone thinks Liz is so sweet, but trust me, she can destroy you with one well-planned insult. It's one of the reasons I love her so much.
But at least I'm not the dick.
Best line ever. Last but certainly not least, have you met Danielle? Embarrassing her by introducing her to random strangers is one of my favorite pastimes. Planning my death is one of her favorite pastimes. Say hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Yes, she's an asshole too. You guys are all assholes. So these are the idiots, and they will be joining me haphazardly when they feel like it.
Maybe.
No, you didn't have a choice. Now I'm going to break one of your other toes. All right, so first let's tell you about how we came up with the But Also name. So at Notch View a couple years ago, when I was about to hit my 100 miles, I asked these idiots to join me for the loop so I would share it with them. And when my watch turned over to 100, I might have gotten a little emotional, and I was all kind of like, I love you guys, and you're the best friends, and I'm so glad you're here with me. But also, fuck off and fuck you because I hate running. And it became a big joke, and now we all have But Also tattoos.
I think you need to talk about how awful you were before that and the
Oh, yeah.
2 days of
The Saturday,
emotional support that we need to provide you.
And we were getting texts that we thought you were dying.
When
She
we
was
came
dying.
up on Sunday, we were kind of freaking out.
Yeah, yeah.
And we stopped, got you a hamburger.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't sell.
And a crown.
And a crown. I did get the crown.
Yeah.
No, that was a dark one. I had gotten like heat stroke, and I was just laying there hallucinating. I thought spiders were coming out of my mouth, and I was at like 50 miles. I'm like, okay, I quit. I can't go on. And then they show up, and I was all like, yay, this is great. Yeah.
Yeah, she was perfectly fine. She was faking it.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I was not faking it.
She just wanted us to bring her a burger.
That's what it was.
It was worth it for the burger and the crown, which got ruined because of the rain. Was it that year that you? No.
Yes.
It was a different
Oh, yeah.
year.
No,
that
it was
the-
absolutely that
That
year.
year, my crown got ruined because of the rain, right?
Well,
Yes.
that was the deluge.
Oh,
of
right. And then we
mud.
did one more loop. Or I did one more loop with you guys, and it started raining.
And you said,
And I said,
screw this, I'm done.
I went to my car. I'm like, I'm going to the 100 miles. And you assholes all had to run all night in the torrential downpours.
It's still raining there right now.
Yes.
It never stopped.
Yeah.
And your sneakers are still wet from that day.
I may have thrown out those sneakers because I don't think there was any saving of those.
I used them again last year.
Okay, well, the ones this year, when I threw a temper tantrum at Notch View and went home, those sneakers got thrown out. I was so pissed. I just threw them out.
Big baby.
Accurate. I was being a toddler. I wasn't the only one being a toddler, for the record, but I was being a toddler. That was a temper tantrum. But anyway, so that's why we came up with the name But Also, because they're idiots and I love them.
But also.
But also, I hate them. All right, so this weekend, what do we all do?
Anchor down.
Anchor down.
Well, 3 of us did anchor down. 2 of us just...
We're smart enough to not do the whole thing and just
Yeah.
came
Worst.
on Saturday.
Yes.
Pacers ever.
Best Pacers ever.
You were 10 feet in front of us the whole time.
And making us do extra miles so you could hit your mileage goals.
Celeste and Liz and Craig all ran.
Yep.
Yeah.
Liz did the 6 hour.
6 hour.
She kicked ass too. Fastest
Yep.
you've ever done the 6 hour, right? Fastest you've ever completed it? Yeah.
And Mommy and Celeste did the 100 hour.
24 hour.
24 hour. Yeah, not the 100 hour.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So just a little background.
Just a little
Anchor Down has you have to qualify and it's a confusing thing. Look it up. And then to be considered a finisher, for the 6 hour you have to do 22 and a half-ish miles, or 22 miles?
22.
22 miles. For the 12 hour you have to do 39 point something miles.
Like that, yeah.
And for the
24.
24 hour you got to do 51 and a
51.
half, I think.
Yeah, something
Something like that. So there's
yeah.
a minimum that you have to complete in that time to be considered a finisher. So Liz did hers, and then went for a nap in the car because she's smarter than the rest of us.
Hell yeah.
So Danny and I, Waffle,
Yeah.
showed up bright and chipper and cheery on Saturday morning just to
Well,
help you guys out.
And you brought
breakfast.
McDonald's.
Right, so shut up about me being a shitty pacer. I brought the best food in the world.
Oh, no,
I just-
then you were like,
you
you
were
have
a
to do
great
more
crew, but a pacer.
The whole point in being a pacer is to get your runners moving and to keep them on task so that they finish. So trying to motivate you to go faster instead of sitting on your ass behind us, like you were supposed to be moving. So I don't want to hear it. That's good pacing.
And we had to do extra miles so you would hit your mileage goals?
Your pacers needed
A half
to
marathon.
make it worth it too. I mean, we drove all that way.
Being with me makes it worth
We
it.
drove all that way and we didn't even get a thank you.
I know. I didn't get a medal.
Well, yeah, pacers get medals, right?
No. Yeah.
Don't take
No.
one. It's okay.
Just take one. It's okay. Stolen valor is totally acceptable. Yeah,
You
no.
absolutely got the best out of it. Did you see her expression when you violated her car?
Oh my god! Oh my god! So, Anchor Down is like a 2.45 mile loop, and at the end of every loop, you go by the parking lot.
You're welcome.
Now, I might be a touch obsessed with my car. I love her. She's my baby. And first, asshole number one, aka Danielle, all of a sudden runs over to my car and puts her naked ass on my car.
It's the best time she has ever seen. That car has never been happier.
She's still crying. She's in the garage. She's traumatized. Then, the next loop, both Danny and Ashley, both of them, ass on the car, one on either side. So now she's being like gang violated. God. And then
Are you?
Liz does it on the last lap because
we
she's
may
vicious.
have recruited them to help us as well.
Yeah, but the difference is Craig said, oh, I don't know. And I was like, hey, Liz, we think we want you to put your butt. And she's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no problem. When?
And then and then all of a sudden I get a picture of Craig's ass on my car.
Because if we didn't take a picture, you never would have believed that he actually did it.
I
So-
would not have believed it. Although sometimes he gets a little brave. I think he needs more Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. So outside of the nakedness assaulting your car, what was your favorite part of the race?
I mean, obviously spending time with you fuckfaces.
Okay, now what's the real answer?
Yeah.
There's so many dogs on that course.
Oh, yeah.
Very
There
Oh,
were.
there's so many dogs. It's beautiful. Anchor Down is gorgeous. Like, it really is beautiful.
It is.
I like the trail part, which I know is kind of the opposite of most people there. But it's just stunningly beautiful. And for the first time ever, we had fabulous weather. Overnight was like, what, 50s?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, and it wasn't humid. There was no hurricane. It was fabulous. That was the best.
It
best
was
year.
perfect.
Lots of records were set too, I think.
Oh yeah, I think almost every race a record was set. Final. What do you do? 120 miles or something
I
in 24 hours
Yeah, I don't remember.
was the top.
Yeah, it was up there.
That
Oh,
course is
amazing.
just so incredibly deceptive.
Yeah,
It
It's
is.
so much harder than it seems.
it is deceptive because I think part of the deception is you're starting the race
At 7.
at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So it's almost bedtime.
Yeah.
For some of us, it is bedtime. So you're already been up for at least, most people have been up all day.
Yeah.
And now you're starting the race at that point. So you're almost starting it at a deficit.
Right.
And it's not like there's elevation. I don't know what it is about that race, but
I think part of it is that trail section, because of all the roots, your feet are all over the place and
yeah, your feet get beat up.
really get beat up. But I will say, by the end, I felt better on the trail than the.
Because your feet hurt going on pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 hour, didn't the guy who won that do like almost 50 miles?
Yeah, you do.
He
Like,
did 40-something miles.
40 something miles in 6
Yeah.
hours, which is impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Very
look it up
impressive.
because that would take work.
Right. Yeah. And we all got our phones right here, but it's too much work to look it up.
I don't do work. Work is stupid.
Yeah.
Yes, we know.
Okay. Anyway, all right. We just wanted to keep it short and cute this time. Anything else to add?
I would like to
Oh, yes.
Our first segment.
do my
Actually, it's going to have a special
waffle segment.
waffle segment.
This is a segment I like to call "Is This an Ultra?" Especially around the time of Anchor Down. So I did a tiny bit of research. And an ultra marathon is technically considered anything over 26.2 miles. However, if you go on Ultra Sign Up, you'd be very, very hard to find any races that are 26.3 miles, 27 miles, 28. I think it's widely accepted that in the ultra marathoner world, 50K is the lowest
I think that's a community standard.
community standard.
Yeah.
So my question that I think is what's going to clear a lot of things up for a lot of people who did Anchor Down. Is it an ultra if you do a race with ultra in the name, but you don't even run a marathon distance?
No.
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 You have done an ultra race or
You
participated in
participated
an ultra
in an
race,
ultra event.
but you have
Not run an
completed
ultra.
An ultra.
Correct. Yeah. So that's just a little tidbit to maybe some newbies. That just because the race has ultra in it, when you only need to run 22 miles and you haven't even run a marathon, you didn't run an ultra.
Correct.
No matter what the name
Not
says.
that we're running 22 miles is impressive.
It's insulting on both ends, right? It's insulting to people who did do an ultra. It's also insulting to yourself because you did something that was really hard. I don't know if I could do 22 miles in 6 hours at that time of night. I always want to sleep. I always want to sleep, FYI. It's what I do best. I can nap
To be
all the
fair, I
time,
like to
anytime.
sleep too.
Right. But it's insulting to yourself because you can probably do an ultra, so just push yourself to do the actual ultra, and it's insulting to the people who didn't do it.
Well, and I mean, I always look at it, whatever you've done is an accomplishment, and you should be proud of that.
And honestly, how many people put out there that they've run an ultra? Like, of us at least, we're always like, oh, we ran 35 miles.
Yeah, usually I'll say the name, and if ultra's in the name, it's there, but I don't say, oh, I ran an ultra marathon.
Right.
I don't
So,
know
yes.
if I even put ultra in there, to be honest.
I'm also the asshole that says I'm only going to do 50 miles, so
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
we
just
know.
out there, is it an ultra? Might be a monthly segment as things come forward.
As we see posts that
yeah.
make us question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, we all do this stupid shit, so maybe we're not the best judge of character.
No, that is true.
I don't think we ever claim to be.
Okay.
No.
We're a judge.
How did we even get the name idiots? Is it because we make really bad decisions all the time?
I think you named us that.
That makes sense. I would call.
I
might have.
do believe it was probably you.
So funny story. I was talking to Marcus the other day, and he had been talking to Mike and Martineau, and Mike's like, "Oh," and he kept calling Marcus idiot, and finally Marcus like, "Why are you calling me an idiot?" And Mike's like, "Aren't you one of Celeste's idiots?"
Yes, he is one of your idiots. He is just not one of the core idiots.
Oh, speaking of, so I created a Patreon, which I have to get up and running for if anybody is interested. And if you join Patreon, you will get an honorary idiot sticker because you'll become an honorary idiot, which means you have to make bad life choices, like Craig makes us do.
They're the best life choices.
Right?
I was going to say, you make all my bad life choices for me, so.
That's fair. What did you like best about Anchor Down?
When I kissed him.
Besides that,
Violating your car.
Yeah. Running with some people, different people during the race, and just talking with them, and just having great conversations, and helping people reach their goals. This year, being that I was running the 24, gave me a little more leeway to be able to do that, and I did. Had a good time doing that.
He's so kind.
he's so nice. Do you want to punch him?
What in the world is he doing with us?
He did to hang out with Megan though, so
Stockholm.
Megan
I did hang out with Megan for quite a few of the laps, and Erica for one.
I love Erica.
And I found out I'm magical because I made a deer appear. We were
Oh, right.
yeah.
I didn't see the deer.
That's
That was the only one
you
we
weren't
saw.
there with him.
That's rude.
Well,
What was your favorite part, Vish?
Honestly,
If you say napping, I'm gonna punch you.
hey, that was up there, but not my favorite part. A lot of it was just seeing people I haven't seen in a long time. I was super excited to see Sharon.
Oh yeah.
I hadn't seen Megan in a while. And of course, seeing Bubbles, aka Erica, was great. But the other favorite part is I actually learned a new, well, technically I didn't run an ultra, but learned a new skill for ultra marathons. Basically, lap 4 was feeling like shit. But when you do the 6 hour, you don't really have time to sit down and troubleshoot.
Yep.
So it was like, okay, new skill, troubleshooting on the fly. Kind of the whole assessing, like, all right, anything broken? Am I going to pass out? Then finally, I pulled out a honey stinger waffle. I'm like, all right, I feel like crap, like I'm going to throw up. But I got to eat this. And it was like I had a new lease on life.
That's
Okay, eat something.
a huge
Okay.
part though, like figuring out who
Yeah.
was it? Was it Fred Morello that said ultra running is just like problem solving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it really
100%.
is.
it is.
It was him, right? I don't know.
I think so. It
think so.
It
sounds,
sounds like something smart, so he would say it.
Yeah.
I know. I love Fred. But it is. It really is just figuring it out on the fly, you know? Anyway. What was your favorite part, Danielle?
Violating your car.
I second that. Also, conspiring to have other people violate your car.
Yes. That was probably the best, as we whispered.
And the only
Sweet
reason why I was
nothings to one
hesitant,
another.
to be truthful, is I wanted to finish my lap before I did violate your car.
Because if I caught him, he wouldn't have finished that race because he'd be dead.
So
Violence is acceptable if you touch my car.
No, it is not. Your car is so happy. She has never been happier. She has had all the love in the form of our
now the real
asses.
question is, when you got home on Sunday, we'll say, because probably Saturday you didn't do anything.
Oh,
Did you immediately take it to get a washing?
It hasn't been washed yet. There's still ass prints on
She's
my
still
car.
basking in the afterglow.
I think the paint is peeling off in certain places. I think they each should have to pay me to have it detailed.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
I already told you should be paying me for showing
Violating
her,
my car.
for showing her a good time.
She always has a good time. She's with me, listening to my smut books.
Yes, but she needed a release.
I have nothing
And
to
moving
say to
on
that.
from, but also Celeste's car.
But also my car. All right. Any other favorite thing about the weekend besides torturing me?
I love seeing
And
all
now
the
she brought me
people.
breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. I do. I like the people too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kind of in New England, you know, a lot of rollover, the same people at certain races, and it's quite the community. We're lucky.
That one, yeah, and that one I think is a little different because I think you do get a few other people that you don't see at like the Notch Views and the Hamster Wheel
Yeah.
because they have the 6 and 12 hours, and it's closer for certain people to go to than
Yep.
you know the other ones. So you do see, you know, like Megan, you know,
I want to shout out Kelly Schwartz, my friend Kelly, who I met
Oh yes, yes,
yeah.
yes,
5
yes.
years ago, and then you corrupted her somehow last year because she screamed waffle at me as she was running by.
Yes!
Even though I knew her first. And she did the 12 hour, and she did 41 miles.
49 miles. No, 41.
41. Yep.
41 miles. Yep.
And so strong, and she's come such a long way.
I know.
And she's super sweet. And I don't really like very many people.
Or any people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She likes her people.
I like certain people, and Kelly is one of those people that I really like,
Yeah,
and I'm really
she's a
proud of
cutie.
her.
yeah. She came over when we were setting up, and we're like, "Is Waffle coming?
Yeah.
Or when is Waffle coming?"
And you're like, you're the only person who's seeking her out.
Waffle was our security for our tent. We were being like last year there was a hurricane at Anchordown, and we had a tent, and it was a small tent. It was like a 10 by 10, and then we had friends right next to us and everything. But what happened was, because of the hurricane, a bunch of people put all their stuff under my tent and blocked my stuff in. And I couldn't get to my stuff, and I threw like a huge fit. I was so mad.
But it wasn't even the fact that you couldn't get to maybe your protein bar. It was you couldn't get to your EpiPen.
Yeah,
You couldn't get
like-
to your medication. It was
Yeah.
it was a health issue.
Yeah, because I have severe, so my EpiPen, my inhaler, any other kind of meds, like I couldn't get to it. And then I found like a bunch of garbage in my stuff, and like some of my stuff was missing, and I was like really, really, really mad. So Ashley was just like, nobody's allowed in this tent without prior written authorization. I had to give her a list, and then she's like, who is that?
Which you didn't go by because you.
Well, yeah, but there's like,
I mean, there was plenty
first
of
all,
people. Yeah.
PKO always gets a pass. Okay, he can come to the tent. Mike Lepresti always would be, but he
yeah.
brought his own tent, so he was fine.
Yeah.
But like Sharon and Megan are always allowed in my tent.
Well, they were on
They
the
were on
list.
the list.
They were on the list.
Oh, they were definitely on the list.
But there were a few others that weren't on the list. Not that it was an issue, just,
Well, because they were my kids.
And Sarah's lovely.
Yeah, Sarah's such a sweetheart, and she's a good girl. I don't remember who else was in our tent.
I don't know. I showed up and I saw a guy sitting there, and I looked at Megan, and I'm like, who is that?
Okay.
Because of course I didn't get there till the morning. I had
Was
no
it
idea
Kale?
who he
Yeah.
was, and I'm like, who is that?
Crush
She's
was in
like,
our tent
I'm
the other
not
day.
sure.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Oh, yeah.
So
Crush
I
was
just
there,
looked
too.
at him and I was like,
Until he went
hi,
out.
who are you? And he's like, oh, hey, I'm Pete. Ashley was like, that's Pete Kao, the one that paced on.
me.
I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
hi, how are you?
So
So nice.
Pete is so great. Okay, first
Oh,
of
yeah,
all,
fantastic.
one of the best pacers ever. Actually stayed with me on like some
Okay,
pacers.
we
I
were
feel-
trying to get you to go.
But so this was at
We gotta be honest.
The
We
cut.
weren't trying to get them to go.
We were
were trying
talking
to
shit.
plan.
yeah, they're-
Yeah.
We were
Get car
planning the
assault.
demise
none of
of
us
your
are
vehicle.
believing what
Yeah,
you're
fine.
saying anyway.
So PKO.
So PKO, he helped pace me last year at the cut where I DNF, but whatever. He's a great pacer. So anyway, he went there and he wanted the 100, but then you know how these races go. So at one point he was doing really, really well, and then he went dark and he was just like, oh, I don't have time, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you're finishing it. And then, we left because we got our mileage that we wanted, so we went home and I went to bed because I hadn't slept in a couple days. And I woke up at like 10 o'clock that night, and there was a text from him that he got his 100, and I was so
awesome.
happy for him. Yeah, so he got it. Mike Lepresti got it. Who else is there? Erica did really well too.
Yeah.
Erica did awesome.
Yeah. Marathon Panda also did like 80 miles. He kicked ass. Yeah, he did really
Good for
well.
him.
Yeah.
He
He said he
looked
was
really
struggling.
bad at one point.
He was really bad at
Yeah.
one point.
He
And
came
then-
back. He rallied.
Yeah.
And then when his pacer came, he got much better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Erica was struggling when I
And then
paced her, and then
Marcus.
Marcus
came
came
in.
and helped her out.
And
It's-
it's friend help too.
Yeah. It's kind of cool watching that. Like we're overnight, right? Especially, I think at overnight, a lot of times is when the dark happens, where you're like
Yeah.
struggling, and because you're naturally supposed to sleep at that point, and you just don't. And then morning, and it like picks up. Remember when it was Hamster
It
Wheel?
was hamster wheel.
And Liz was struggling, and I'm like, girl, just go lay down for an hour. The sun's gonna come up, and you're gonna feel a million times better. And it's weird how that works. And then all of a sudden, you see people picking up and moving again and running again. And
That's what happened to me.
yeah. You fell asleep in the chair.
I took a 30-minute power
Yep.
nap, and the sun started to come up, and I'm like,
30 minutes.
30-minute nap. Ashley slept more at like a race than I sleep.
Notchview. Sometimes at Notchview, I want to start off with a nap.
Seriously, you sleep more at Notchview in a tent than I sleep in my bed after taking sleeping pills.
Yes.
Like, it's insane.
At Notchview this year, I had a large Diet Coke, and I chugged it, and I was like, seems like a good time for a nap. And I went and slept for an hour and a half.
and then it rained while you were sleeping.
Oh yeah, and then she sends us a picture of she's dry in the tent and we're all out there soaking wet.
Well,
Yeah.
because then you have Alex.
Oh, it can't get any
can't
worse.
get
Any
worse.
worse? Alex, I hate
As it then starts to
you. Torrential.
torrentially downpour on us after just a mild sprinkle and then a little bit of a hard rain.
Yeah,
And then Alex
And then it poured for a few
cursed
hours.
us.
Yeah.
until we finished the loop.
Yeah.
And then it
Well,
stopped.
and then it stopped. So
and then we went out for
again.
another loop,
And it
did
started
this
again.
Yeah.
I blame you for that though, Craig. The other part that I did not like about Anchor Down this year is usually Danielle sleeps in the tent overnight waiting
Oh,
to
right.
pace and I get to like
Yeah.
teabag her.
Right.
And she didn't this year. And I was too busy out there. I didn't even like think about like teabagging Craig when he was sleeping.
I'm sorry I took that away from you.
I'm really really sad. You
I
owe
was
me.
asleep in my bed,
Okay.
comfortable and warm.
But also, which pretty means fuck off.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. These kids need to go home and go to bed. And by these kids, I mean me. What? Don't
You
give me
are
that face.
home.
I am home. Yeah, but I also feel bad because I cooked like a big dinner and everything, and my husband's upstairs cleaning while we're down here
Oh, it's
recording.
already done. It's fine. He loves
He
it.
did it. I know. He's such a good boy.
So I guess we want to know what they want to hear, right? What
Yes.
do they want to hear from? Some guest suggestions?
I would love guest suggestions. And I want to hear, like, yes, obviously we're interested in these powerhouses that do amazing things, but I also like the regular people. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to hear people's stories. Like, what, you know, like,
What brought you into it?
yeah, what brought you into it? How'd you get here? What your experiences? What's the funniest thing that ever happened to you on a trail?
And any really good Celeste stories
Hey.
would be awesome.
Yes.
That's fair.
Especially embarrassing ones.
Embarrassing ones, but also the
She doesn't get embarrassed.
See,
no. Well, yeah, no, she
No,
no,
Very rarely.
very
it
rarely.
takes a lot.
no.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a Facebook page soon.
Yep, so I created it. I just have to share it. I got Facebook, Instagram, the Patreon. I will put links in the show notes. Anything else that I need to do? Oh, we're going to eventually do a TikTok, but I have to figure that out so that we can make videos while we're out there doing idiotic things.
Oh boy.
Um,
Darn, my toe is broken.
you know she broke that intentionally. 'cause
We're going to learn the soda pop dance from K-pop Demon Hunters and do that on a trail.
Okay, I haven't even seen the movie, but I'm in 'cause-
Yeah. Apparently, you'll have to watch the movie now to.
learn a dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can harass people with it because that sounds fun. Yeah.
Because we can start doing that instead of to the window, to the wall.
Oh, that the best part. Okay, so now we've got this thing where when you're doing these loop races and you want to get over for people that are passing, instead of like on your right or on your left, we all just yell to the window and we all move over, and everybody that passes us and says to the wall
Wins.
wins.
Wins
and,
life.
And then you have these kids. One kid who point blank told us at Notchview, I don't understand the reference.
Oh my god!
Made me feel so old.
Maybe too young for us.
Yeah, but the killer part is like I feel like that song's not that old.
I mean, it's old enough.
But it shows
my
up all
kids
over
know
the
it.
place.
Everything, yeah.
Yes.
It was just in Red, White, and Royal Blue. That movie's not that old. It's only a couple of years, right? I don't know.
Can
It's
that be
still-
our exit music?
No. That would be epic, though. But yeah, so now you have to do that when people pass you on the trail, just to the window.
To the window means to the get to your right.
Get to the right. Yeah. Get over so
wall
that
means
people can
get
pass
over
you
to
the
your
left.
left.
Yeah.
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 And we knew that better than left and right by the end of it.
It was so funny. And then some people, like, one person said to the wall, and every time they passed us after that, I'm like, they knew to the wall!
Well, at Anchor Down, it's like 2 people got it.
That's
Yeah.
it,
And
yeah.
that was it.
I also
Yeah.
think that in some ways, Anchor Down is a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
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 Well, because you
People are
have
in
that.
And I think it's shorter time, right?
Yeah.
So when you have 24 hours, you kind of
Yeah.
can't fuck around if you're
Right.
trying to do 100 mile. You've got to keep moving.
And they're in a
Absolutely.
zone.
And they're in a zone, which I respect. I'm not...
100%.
That's totally fine. But, like, then there's, like, Notchview where you're screwing around and having fun. And,
Yeah.
you got time.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. You know what I never did? Plan how we're going to close this.
Peace out, peeps.
To the window.
Yeah, except that's probably trademarked.
No.
Oh.
All right. What have we learned about me? When I say things with my whole chest,
It means she has no idea.
Right.
What is he talking
the
about?
more confident I sound, the more willing you are to believe me,
Yes.
the less likely that I have any backing for what just came out of my mouth. And I said that with a lot of confidence.
Yeah. So when, especially like if you're out somewhere and she's telling you which way to go,
Yeah, don't
Oh, yeah, she has no idea.
she's clueless.
And most
Do
likely-
not follow her.
We
It will go
always
uphill.
follow her.
Oh yeah.
Because we're idiots.
Yeah.
We end up following.
And somehow, no matter what, she could take us the wrong way, up a huge hill, and somehow finding our way back
So
is
uphill.
also uphill. How do you do it?
Miracle.
Okay.
Miracles. All right, we'll have to play with it. How we're gonna close it out.
All right, sounds good.
I think for now, to the window, and let the podcast Go
Take it
through.
to the wall.
But also, see you next time. All right.